I watch 5 Isekai Slop, so you don't have to. Now, before we get to the video, I am going to explain the rules of this challenge. Number 1, I only have 1 week and I must watch every anime and I cannot drop it. I have to rate them from a scale of 0 to 5, 5 being the best and 0 being the worst. Now that we know the rules, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so the first Isekai Slop we're watching is in another world with my smartphone. The story is about Toya, who died in a random day by lightning, and then he meets God, and God tells him that it was a mistake and he wasn't supposed to die that day, so he gets spawned into another world. God gives him a wish to pick whatever he wants to get to another world, and he picks his phone. Basically it for the recap of this isekai, because many isekais release every day and they're not the best, but this is pretty good. Obviously it's not going to be a ReZero level, Konosuba level, but it's very good. So I give it a 5 out of 5 in the rating. If you want me to do a better recap of the story, just tell me in the comments, and yeah, let's go to the next anime or isekai. And this is not as much as Slop, because it's pretty good, but not that sloppy. But yeah, let's go into the next. Forgot to mention this anime's harem too. Alright, so the next Isekai Slop is a wise man grandchild. This is the story of Shin. He was a normal worker until one day he got hit by a car and he becomes the strongest guy in his universe. He can do magic without incantation, and he's the grandchild of the 2 great warriors in this universe. I like the story. It was very good, and I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 because it was very fast paced, and the last episode they could have finished it right there, but they let it for season 2 and season 2 hasn't even came out yet, so that's the only reason I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. It was pretty good. I even liked the characters on how strong they got, and the training, they got super strong and he's the strongest, but it was pretty good. It feels sloppy. It was very fast paced, as I said. And the other thing that kind of threw the score to 4 out of 5, it had so much no intended fan service. Like, the fan service wasn't needed for the story to be good, and they still had a lot of fan service for no reason. But yeah, he gets a girlfriend. The season 1 ending is good. They could have had episode 12 of season 1, they could have ended it right there, because it was the episode 12, it was them fighting, and instead of the demons fighting them fully, we see the demons getting away from the fight because they were outnumbered. Even though they had the 2 strongest villains in there, it could have ended it right there, as I said, but they didn't. So now we have to wait for season 2 or read the light novel or manga. Alright, so the next anime is the 8th Son, Are You Kidding Me? Now this story was absolute slop. So the starting is we see Will preparing a meal in his room, and he falls asleep, and he finds himself as a kid in a wedding, and then he learns that he's the 8th son of a noble family. That means he gets nothing to inherit it. He finds a gem. That gem allows you to see how great the mana is. Then their parents tells him to go and find food. While in the forest he meets this dude, and he's his master for magic. But yeah, this story, I'll give it a 3 out of 4. The ending was pretty good. It had a great meaning, because the meaning is, with no status, no nothing, he still, in the end, he still got to be a noble and the most powerful mage. So it has a pretty good meaning. It's a pretty good anime, even though it's kind of sloppy because it has a generic plot and he's like the strongest. Very generic, but it's super good. So I'll give it a 3 out of 5. So yeah, now let's go to the next anime. Alright, so the next anime is I've been killing slimes for 300 years and I maxed out my level. Now the story is about I cannot pronounce her name, I'll pop it in the screen. Is this girl who used to work all night and all day in her office, and she died, so she got reincarnated into this world as an immortal witch. Let me just say, this anime, I don't know who Reddit users said this is slop, because from these slop animes I got them from Reddit and friends recommendations. I saw this one from a Reddit user, it was account deleted, I don't know what was bro smoking. This gotta be the peakest anime isekai. It's so good. I'm gonna rate it a 10 out of 10. I'm a cross the score limit. I had it 5 out of 5. It's a 10 out of 10. Obviously, it's not going to be as good as ReZero, Konosuba, Mushoku Tensei, those other good isekais, but let me say, it's a super good anime. I haven't had this much fun watching this peak anime. But yeah, the level of goodness this is super good. I recommend to watch it. It's a slice of life, I wanna say, but it's very good. Now let's go to the scoreboard and let me tell you some more other details. Alright guys, so now I'm gonna tell you the scoreboard. Now at the number 1 spot, I've been killing slime for 300 years and maxed out my level. With a score of out of 10 exceeding our score limit. Our number 2 spot is In Another World with my smartphone with a score of 5 out of 5. That's it for the top 2, and I wanted to say I know some of those animes weren't Slop, because when I saw them, I instantly knew they weren't Slop, like In Another World with a smartphone, and I've been killing slime for 300 years and maxed out my level. Those are no Slop. But yeah, that's it for the video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Bye bye and see you in the next one. Peace out.